You drown by not falling into a river, but by staying submerged. Today's vlog is about a Tamil short film named MAA by Sarjun KM. I would give a heads up for a spoilers alert because I tried to script it without revealing some key plot points, but it was extremely difficult. So if you haven't watched the short film yet, I would recommend it to watch it. You will never regret. The video is not about just appreciating the plot point, the story, the cinematography, the music, or the directing, but it's all about breaking down the ideology. It has three major scenes which was very interesting to me and which made this work noble and really awesome. So we'll break down three important scenes in the film, and the first one is the sequence where mother of Ammu says Settu poiru. Usually in these kind of movies where we have a strong female protagonist, we would expect that the protagonist would be very strong mentally or emotionally and would figure out anything that's possible. But as soon as when Ammu's mother hears that Ammu is pregnant, the first reaction would be anger. And out of that outburst, she says this dialogue of Settu poiru, which makes this character more human rather than a paper-written character. And the dialogue before this shows the exact scenario of women in today's society where she says, ஒரு தப்பு பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி 100 தடவை யோசிக்கணும், அதுவும் ஒரு பொண்ணுனா 1000 தடவை யோசிக்கணும். So that's how the women are being treated in the society, which was cleared out by this one single dialogue by the director. And the sequence before this, when she learns that she is pregnant, her daughter is pregnant and she wants to tell it to her husband, but she couldn't because she wasn't sure how her husband's going to react. This is where I think that there is a generation now where the children are comfortable sharing their problems with the parents, but the parents are not yet comfortable sharing things with children. Second is my most fave scene in the film, even pivotal, the confrontation scene of Ammu's mother and the boy. Adding to the applauding performance of the boy and the mother, this scene is very intense in terms of that one particular dialogue where the boy says, upon asked, why did you guys do these? Says, Idan love nanachom. This is a slap on media and the movies which are projecting love as a bodily attraction alone rather than expressing love in any other form. The only way to express love is by making one. That's what these guys are projecting, and it's a serious matter to be addressed. The meticulous effort taken by the writer and the director to not make the audience think as the boy is the antagonist was something real brilliant. And also breaking down of the boy, which was a suggestion by GVM himself I heard, was again a genius move to show that it's the situation which is against them, not exactly the boy. Third is the climax shot, which I would name it as the pain and the belief. Solving one's own mistake itself is the best punishment, which also leads to self-realization. That's what happens in this story, where Ammu goes through all the process of abortion and finally she returns to hockey game, and the one dialogue will utter the responsibility and sensibility of a woman in the society, and that is when her mother says to Ammu, நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து தான் தப்பு பண்ணீங்க, ஆனா அவன் லைஃப்ல எந்த சேஞ்சும் இல்ல, எல்லா வலியும் கஷ்டமும் நீ தான் அனுபவிச்ச. I'm not glorifying the advantages of men, but I would suggest that women needs more clarity towards life and decision making, and it comes through literature and knowing about the socio-economic situations around her. Showing Ammu's mother as a librarian was a good suggestive for her bold thoughts, I would say. I have this one slight disappointment in this film, and that is sending her husband to buy chicken and doing this whole abortion in the meanwhile was a bit cinematic. MAA is a short film that's must watch because it carries a lot of emotion which could be felt by any human around. Sarjun's understanding about women and their socio-economical status is something phenomenal. And just had this quirky thought that what if Aruvi had Ammu's mother? Her whole life would have been blissful. Magilchi.